Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with my 12-inch Chucky plushie. This is in fact the smallest item I have in my Chucky plushie collection. He's 12 inches tall, and is made by Toyworks. I don't really know what brand or what kind of brand this is. This is the only item that I have of them, so I have no idea what kind of items they actually make. Now Chucky wears this little hat because he has some, hair loss. That's actually why I could obtain him for a good price off eBay, and I'm really glad that he has been in my collection ever since. Now today for him, it's kind of exciting because I found another adorable Chucky doll that's about 12 inches tall. A little Amazon find. So I would like to pack him out. Here he is. So let's have a look. Okay, there you go. He kind of looks very excited. So I'm going to put him aside here with my Stave Wolf. There you go. So in very first place, I wasn't quite sure about this item. The description wasn't very complete and there were no reviews. So I wasn't quite sure if the item that was pictured was indeed the one that was listed. So I wanted to do some research first, and after all, apparently it was quite okay, but it's just because of a little mistake in the title, was a bit confusing, so I can always send it back. They made a little mistake in the size of the plush. There you go. Here he is. So cute. Oh, I like the box too. Oh, he passes out. I'm gonna put the box aside. There you go. He was quickly delivered, and I'm glad because he's different compared with my other ones. These two are probably the cheapest items in my Chucky collection that I have. This wasn't necessarily very, very cheap, but compared with all the others, together these guys are actually the two cheapest that I have. Now let's see if I can open this up. I think there's also a Tiffany like this. It's kind of slow, but I manage. Oh, his hair is so soft. There you go. Almost there. So here he is, an adorable little plushie. Oh, he's so very cute. He's so very cute. Because in the title they said he was 12 centimeter, but 12 centimeter would mean that he would be even smaller, that this doll would be even smaller than, well, this little hedgehog here. See? So that doesn't make any sense. And without knowing what I was getting myself into, I wanted to know exactly first about which item we were talking. So a plush this detailed in that size would have been impossible. But I think this figure is, or plushie is 12 inch. It's not 12 centimeter, it's 12 inch. So in fact you can just compare it with this guy here, which it's a bit broader. This guy is actually rather small. He's a tiny little he's actually really cute. I'm gonna just cut him out of his box and have a closer look at him. There you go. Here you have the two dolls next to each other, so you can actually see that their size is very comparable. I know the left guy here is not very accurate. I know there are better dolls to get. I have no idea in which year he was released or manufactured. So, but I think he has really cute overalls, and I like his name here on his chest. I think it's still a really super cute collectible. So I wanted to collect him as well. But he's not very accurate. He barely resembles the character, in fact. But I think he's really sweet anyway. It's a bit of a difference compared with the one on the right. So, of course, this guy doesn't look very accurate when it comes on, for example, when you compare him with the good guy dolls that are sold by Trick or Treat or Tots or whatever. But this is a totally different kind of collectible. So, compared with this guy, actually the right one is at least 10 times more accurate than the left one. Still, I really love them both. This is a really cute item. So let's have a closer look at him first. Maybe I can show you the box. It has this adorable description of the story of Chucky. And also here, the bride of Chucky. So, I hope one day they make a buddy like this from the newest Child's Play. So far, I couldn't collect any dolls of him. But as far as I know, in 2019, there are no dolls available of him unless you can win one from an artist. So it's kinda ridiculous looking for one for now. Also, I think they would cost quite much. So that will be for later maybe. And it's an adorable box in which you can actually display this item. So that's about the box. There you go. You can just have him standing like this. Also because standing on his feet might be kind of hard for him. So, just let's have a look on him. He is very well detailed and all his details are embroidered. So he has like a very nice embroidered scars and even the hair here on the side. The detail on this doll is incredible. Even the shape of his ear here is quite accurate. I mean, like it's obviously an ear. His little sticking out nose. Oh, his face is totally embroidered. You even have the teeth. And his eye here. So, I think the face feels like felt. It's no plastic. It's damn well made. It is an adorable little doll. Also here, all the details on the head. It's really well made. It's just that his hair sticks out like this. He looks a bit like a crazy scientist. Or like a chicken. He looks a bit, wacky. But still, well, if you brush the hair, he might lose a bit of hair. But, in fact, the hair is well attached. As long as you don't pull too hard, it should be fine. See, I can pull out hair like this, but of course, if you pull it out, it will come with my hand like this. So, it will just come out. Maybe the fact that his hair is sticking out like this, not very accurate compared with the haircut he has in the movie, but still, maybe it's still fitting for Chucky. So, I know his hair looks kind of weird, but brushing it and having it in the right haircut might be kind of hard. Maybe you can use some hair cosmetics for it, but personally, I won't do it. So I know it looks a bit weird. Too bad for the hair, but it's nylon hair. It's really nice. He has this little thin neck here with the red collar and also the ripped overalls, even here on his chest. His sweatshirt, and you have a nice pattern of good guy stuff. He doesn't have any inscriptions on his overalls here, but he still has this nice pattern of stripes, just like the real one has. This Chucky is actually quite accurate in detail compared with what you would expect from a plush this size. See what I mean? So I would definitely really recommend this guy. He is entirely made out of soft plush fabric. So he's perfect for maybe little girls who really like Chucky. He's 12 inches tall. Also, what I really like is that his feet are really close to each other, which make his legs look adorable. He has laces and he even has the good guy shoes. He's missing the white linings here on the back, but he has the same sneakers as the actual doll. The bottom of his feet are black instead of red, but you can actually also distinct the shape of his foot, and that's really nice. In fact, you can see that that's actually, yeah, even the shape of the shoe is very decent, actually, very well represented, really well made. For example, when you see this guy here, he doesn't really have very detailed shoes. You can actually barely see that's a foot or that's a... Here you can really recognize the feet. See, this is really, yeah, it's a bit different. Here on the back, you have the same pattern on his overalls. He has this little string here. Apparently you can also open his shirt. So I don't really know if you're supposed to take off his clothes. So there you go. You even have his fingers here. Tiny little hands. And in general, his proportions are pretty okay. So it's a pretty small doll, but when it comes on detail, this doll is like fully detailed. So of course it won't look exactly like some other figures from the movie or collectibles. He looks a bit like a hooligan with his hair up like this. It kind of reminds me of it. He's yeah, a bit punky, but he's adorable. And he also has this vicious smile, and also the pink marking here, the pink edge of his eye, and here's the dark edge of his bloody eye. And there's his blue eyes. The details on his face is just, yeah, it's amazing, really. It's amazing. I would really recommend this plush for any Chucky lover. It's amazing, the detail. And it's such an adorable little soft doll. So there's no talking thing in there, just a plushy doll. Here you have also his little, yeah, bottoms of his pants. And it has this nice pattern. The colors are kind of soft, but it goes pretty well with the light blue of his overalls. Also his little sleeves here. You can actually also almost distinct his elbow somewhere here. It's like this, see? So for a small plush, he's amazingly detailed and pretty accurate compared with the real character. So I would definitely recommend this plushie to any Chucky lover. He's amazing. He's amazing. And I wasn't quite sure that this Chucky was exactly the one which would be sent if I ordered this item. So now I can actually write a review in which I can tell the others, like, about the little mistake in the title and what exactly they can expect. So I'm really happy. Also here, a little piece of hair coming over his, which is also very fitting. The fact that his hair comes here in some kind of a, well, I don't really know how to describe it, but that's indeed how it is in the movie. So I'm really glad to see this plush is absolutely complete when it comes on details. There are as much details on it as possible, and this makes this plush a great collectible. Also, just look at his little shoes next to each other. He's perfect to put into your bed. It doesn't take much room. He's perfect for display. There you go. So I'm glad to have these two. They're amazing. Good boy. So there you go. I hope I gave you a complete review. Of course, this is not a very large Chucky doll, but he is impressive when it comes on detail. So just go get one, really. You won't be fooled unless you pay at least $100 for it, but I hope you don't have to do this. Perfect cuddle mate. Just his hair. His hair should have been a bit more into... But I suppose that's because of the material they used. If his hair was made out of the same soft fabric as his body, it would have been less realistic, but at least his hair would have been in the right way, or would have been in the right haircut. So maybe just a good thing that they used this nylon hair on him, and that it looks even, yeah, kind of wacky, since that actually he kind of is crazy. So it fits him somehow. But it's an adorable plush. Now I hope I gave you a complete review of this guy. I just would like to know what brand he is. It says Universal Studios. Maybe this is the brand. If somebody knows, let me know. Underground Toys. There you go. I'm gonna keep the box as well. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.